So normally I like leaving the past in the past. Let's get this over with. Alright, before we get started, please join my Roblox group and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's you actually have to now. It's a new law that passed in every country. So sorry, guess you have to do that. But without further ado, I'm gonna go look at my old group games. So this is actually more embarrassing than the other video I made because these are recent. Like, I can't pull the excuse that I was dumb and a young kid when I made those stupid games a while back. These were all made within the past 3 years, I would say, so I guess I should get the elephant in the room out of the way. So, Talk to Women Simulator was like a rizz simulator that I was making at one point. As you can see, I didn't get anywhere with it, but how it would work basically is that you would have a bunch of these women walking around, and if you chose the right dialogue option, your rizz would go up or something. I don't know, it was a really dumb idea. All the progress that I made on this game was just this creature, this gray thing. That's all I did before I was like, this is a stupid idea, I'm gonna quit. So, next up on the roster, we have this game called Ball Pit Exploration. Basically, you walk around this big like birthday party room kind of thing, and you'll notice a severe lack of balls in our ball pit, but once we press this button, it generates the pit, and you can dig inside of the ball pit, as you can see right there. So I was gonna have like little creatures and like worms like burrowing around in the balls, but I gave up because the technology to build the game was actually really complicated and I couldn't get it to work. Like, as you see there, I just couldn't. My pickaxe basically failed to dig right there. So really cool idea in my opinion. It was just a little too complicated for me to make. Okay, so this next one is called Super Obby World. The inspiration obviously comes from Super Mario World. So basically what this is it's a platformer. I actually really like the building on this one. I like the style. You got the hub world right here, and if we zoom out, we can see all the different little levels we've got going on here. So I actually completed this one and published it. However, I took it down because it wasn't exactly I didn't think it was of good quality, so I just took it down. There were also a few questionable decisions when I was making this game, like including this thing. The shop is a lamp behind a little booth. If we actually go up to the shop in game, you'll notice the strange array of items you can buy, like dynamite, which was just for the purpose of annoying other players. You can become obese if you want. I don't know why I included that. You basically just buy a burger that makes you disgusting looking and also impedes your movement slightly. There's this guy, he sure does stand there all right. I don't know what he's supposed to do. If we jump down here, we can find a little Easter egg I included. Whoa, it's Cuphead for some reason. He's here. Woohoo! There's even a game pass you can buy to make the shopkeeper evil. Yep. There you go. Boo, spooky. Ooh. But yeah, it's just like Mario. So if you enter like the little level here, you click your checkpoint and you just platform and collect coins. I want to show you all the final level, which is complete BS, by the way. Like, the difficulty scaling is so bad in this game. It goes from the easiest thing in the world, which you just saw, to like the most impossible jumps ever made. What the heck? Like, yeah, I don't. Overall, I really like the building, but it was just too, like, poorly difficultied, if that makes any sense. Okay, so this one is my favorite of all time, honestly. It's still up on my group, so you can play it if you want, but basically, the premise of the game is that you, like, build a little mech right here. You can choose what weapons you want and stuff, and once you do that, you can deploy it onto a battlefield and start, like, fighting other players and blow stuff up, I guess. I don't know. It was really cool back when I made it. The mechanics work pretty well on computer. I remember trying to make it on mobile. I can't say the same for mobile, but hey, on computer it's good. So, but yeah, you can get really creative with the designs. Like, as you can see here, I'm beefing up my robot, adding some evil eyes. That looks pretty cool. You have the option to put a self-destruct bomb on your own robot for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. However, we're gonna put 2 on just to mess around a bit. But yeah, so we're done building here. We're gonna click the play button to deploy, and we're driving around with our little creation. Oh, And we fell down immediately. Yeah, the driving itself isn't the best driving there is, but we can toggle between the weapons we put on. So I'm gonna choose the machine gun and just start lighting up some ops like this guy right here. We just killed him. We got metal, which basically just makes you stronger. I'm gonna go up to this big guy and self-destruct to see if that still works. Oh! What do you know? But yeah, overall, I really like this game. It took months of effort though to make, so this might be my my masterpiece. Okay, so this game is called Slime Hunters. Basically, the point is that you look around and try and catch slimes with your gun, and you put them in your backpack. So you might notice that it's very similar to a certain game on Steam. I'm willing to admit now I kind of ripped it off, but that's not important. This one I didn't finish, but as you can see, I came pretty close. You can see if you open your backpack, you have this these little guys with you. So I just thought the gameplay got too boring and repetitive because it is literally just the same thing with 5 different worlds. You go up to the circles that jump and you click on them and they go in your backpack. Like, it just wasn't interesting enough to finish in my opinion, and I thought it wouldn't be successful. But if y'all actually want me to finish it, let me know. I might. Very, very thrilling gameplay, as you can see. You'll notice there's an interesting thing that happens when you sell your slimes. It's not the most ethical selling that you can do. It grinds them up into cubes and then they go into this pipe. Let's just ignore that. That's not important. Nothing else really to see, so I guess I'll just move on to the next game. Okay, so this next game is actually really funny. You're like the god of this random island in the middle of the ocean, and you have to foster a civilization of little people. Oh, there they are. Yeah, so they're at the bowling alley. He's sparkling because he's happy, by the way. That was my way of showing that. But yeah, the whole idea of this one is that you like buy buildings and you build like a civilization basically, and people will interact with these buildings. Like, kids will go to school and stuff. However, halfway through development, I got like really dark with this game. Over here, there's an altar where you can sacrifice children. Over here, you'll notice there's a nuke in the ground that you can activate for a cheap price of $1,500. It does exactly what you think it does. Oh my gosh. No, the town, not the Child Creation Center. No, that's too dark for YouTube. You can literally poison your civilians. So this is basically how you win the game. You buy it and this thing appears. Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with me. It turns your island into a wasteland. I really like this one too, actually. Y'all should go play it. I think it's public. So without further ado, let's go to the next game. So this game is about apple farming. It's public on the group, so you can play this one if you want. Yeah, basically the whole premise is that you own this apple farm and you start getting apples. If we go over to this tree right here, I can shake it and it'll drop all the apples on the tree and we can go pick them up. What's really funny, however, is the ending. So spoiler alert, but once you get enough money, you can enter the heaven portal, can meet the holy apple, and if we do that, we're ascending and oh god. Oh god.